Greetings tubers, here we are again on a field doing some digging. Before I start, I must just say thank you so much. 200 subscribers. I didn't start this to get subscribers, I just started doing it for a bit of fun really, and I can't believe that I've got 200 people that have subscribed. It really has taken my breath away, and thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Okay, first thing of the day, and it's a tiny bit of lead. Not too worried about the fact that it's a tiny bit of lead, because lead means people have been working stuff back in ye olden days, so that's a positive sign for me. Onwards and upwards. Okay, it's small, I think. It's eluding the... one of those little tiny fiddly bits. There it is. Ooh! Oh, that's man-made worked. God. It's stuck in a clump. Oh, and it's got some lovely design on it. Oh, what is this? What is this? Some kind of jewellery, I think. Good grief, this earth, it just will not come apart. Wow! You'd think it hadn't rained for months, but it has. I've got to be really careful how I hit this. I don't want to damage the piece that is laying across the top there. Will it tease out? Is there anything else on it? It has, it's teased out. Okay. Wow. I'm not sure about that. It's decorative. Age-wise, I don't know. It's smooth on the other side. It looks like it's got a bit of different colour in the middle, so it might be silver washed or silver plated, but I don't think it's solid silver, that's for sure. But yeah, some kind of little mount of some sort, or decorative thing that went on the front of something. I like that. That's an interesting little find. Okay, we have coin in the hole. It's a little bit off with this one, as I often am, but we definitely have coin in the hole. Oh, it's worn. I don't think it's that old. It's got a milled edge, but it's nice to get a coin early in the hunt. I'll clean it up. We'll have a look. I'm not getting anything off the coin. It's pretty crusty. I'll give it a wash and everything when I get it home, and I'll pop up a picture if I can. But I think it's a George, possibly a second. It's very, very hard to tell. It's a proper crusty one. We'll see later. Fingers crossed. Fingers firmly crossed. Oh, still she's here. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Our old friend the ring pull. Oh dear. Ah. That had me going. I could only see a part of that and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, it's a button. Oh boy. That really had me going. Just a flat button, but it looked like so much more for a moment. Well, this new XY screen is going absolutely nuts on this one. There's lines flying all over this place. It's like a, said it before, it's like a spider on acid. But it's such a clean signal and such good numbers. Oh, and then you come off the back and there's that lovely iron grunt that the Deus gives you. Oh yes, that is big iron. Identified. Game over. One thing I will say about today is I can't believe how hard the ground is. It rained all week. I mean, I thought I was going to be coming out here and getting claggy boots. It's rock hard. I'm having to bang boulders like a convict in places. It just goes to show, doesn't it, that, you know, you just can't tell. In farmland, rainwater can wash through it, and you know, don't expect it to be one thing, because quite often it will be completely the other. I was worried about muddy boots today. I'm absolutely knackered smashing up rocks. I was just moving some soil because I didn't think this was very deep, and it was an almost straight line, but it wouldn't quite give a straight line, and I believe we have ammunition. Well, we do. Oh, yes, that is definitely a lead ball. That's blooming heavy. Actually, it's got a kind of join line round it. I'm not... Yeah, no, that is, yeah. It is ammunition. It is a ball of death. Wow. You wouldn't want that up here, would you? Ooh, ta-da! What on earth is that? Is that some part of a kid's toy? Is it? I don't know. Gave a nice signal. It's broken off something. But yeah, it's got some nice little colours on it, so maybe it was of a kiddie's toy. Don't know. I'm a bit stumped with that one. There's a guy in America who makes jolly fine metal detecting videos, and his name's Wood Chip Hustler. Wood Chip, if you're watching, mate, try not to get too excited. Give me a call. I'm sure we can sort something out. Lovely signal. Perfect straight line. Big old button with the old-fashioned loop on the back. Bit of age to that one. Yeah. Yes. Double bleeping near the surface and quite a straight line. Good numbers. Definitely a hopeful one. Okay, double bleeping but still in the hole. As I said earlier, a lot of targets are just falling between clumps, getting everywhere today. It really is. You have to be patient. It really is difficult. So you just have to grit your teeth. It's not like when you take out a lovely square wet sod, work round it with your pinpointer and just identify it easily. They disappear on you a bit today. They just run off. They're in the tiniest little bits of land. I mean, look at this. And that's exactly where it was. And I've just picked up every little bit and it's not there. It really is frustrating, but you just have to bite your lip and get on with it. It's in the very last one that I hadn't tried. Typical. Just typical, folks, isn't it? She'd be in my hand. Yeah, it's a knobbly bit of lead. Obviously it's going to give off a good signal. But yeah, really hard to find stuff today, to actually work out where it is. Oh, never mind. Never mind, it's all part of the joys of the hobby. Do you know what? A couple of nights ago, ready for the weekend's hunting, I shaved my head for good luck. Who loves you, baby? And it hasn't worked. I've had a musket ball, and they seem to be a complimentary thing on this permission. It's almost like as you walk off the field, if you haven't got one, the field would shout, "Your musket ball, sir." You know, you always get one here. But if you're new to this hobby and you think that getting a farm permission means you're going to get pocketfuls of hammers and fantastic relics every time you come out, it don't work like that, my lovers. It really don't. Today is hard evidence of that. So in a couple of days I'm going to head over to a small area at the other end of the permission. I've had some good stuff around that. I've actually had some good stuff around where I've been today, but it's just not happening. That's the hobby. I've had hammers around here, I've had jetons, I've had all kinds of lovely stuff, but I haven't swung over one today. But yeah, I'm going to go down the other end, which has got it's got prospects. I've had hammers and things down there, thimbles. I've had crotal bells. I've had all kinds of things, and this is a little area I've never done before. So let's flick over there, shall we, and see if I can change the fortunes of my weekend around. Okay, so tomorrow turned into next week, and I'm not alone this time. My girlfriend's come out for a little bit of a dig. This is her second go. She's got the Gara Ace 400i. She's used the Deus in the past, but she's going to have a go with the Ace 400 today. So we're on the patch I really wanted to have a go at. Let's get stuck in, see what we get. Okay, I've just picked up the tiniest little fragment. I'm going to have to look at this one when I get home. It does look like it might have something worked on it, but it's very, very hard to tell. It might just be a piece of junk, but that's a 50-50. It does look like it's slightly designed. I don't know. Tiny, tiny little signal. Really small little signal on a tiny little target. Natalie's just had her first taste of foil. She's not very happy. Better luck next time, dear. Okay, let's curse this one, shall we? That's a lovely signal, a really, really lovely signal. 96 on the numbers, straight line on the new screen, but forget that. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, clean signal. Oh, it's still there. She's still in the hole. She still sounds absolutely perfect. And there she is. Most people would say 96, a little bit too high to be a great target. And that's kind of the case, really. I think it's come off a piece of machinery, but it definitely looks like some kind of miniature shield. Look, another Pixie shield. Had one of those in a video not that long ago. Yeah, funny kind of round cap, with a little bit of design on it. Must clean that one up. Who knows? Okay, well, I've cleaned it up a little bit, and there's no evidence of any fixings on it whatsoever, apart from possibly where the little bit's chipped off, and I'm thinking maybe something went there. I think that is quite a crude, early piece of jewellery. I just can't see any other reason why it would be raised like that. It's not fixed or anything. Yeah, I'm going to have to research that one, but I think that one's got real potential. Somebody's out there now going, nah, mate, it's off a Mini Cooper. But I'll keep my fingers crossed that it's not. Another first for Natalie. Deep big iron. Guess you did most of the digging. Okay, we have some good beeps. The lines on the screen aren't particularly wonderful or hopeful, but we have a powerful beep, and she's in my hand. Oh, she's still in my hand. Now she's in this hand. Oh, quick, don't drop that bit, because that could be, yeah, nice bit of folded, twisted, yucky metal. But it doesn't matter, because we have a surface find. Ha ha! Where are you? Here it is. We have a devil's toenail. I love these things. Old fossilised thingies. But, yeah, known as devil's toenails. Oh, great stuff. Natalie's walking over to me with her prize. What have you got?
Lovely.
Oh, it's a milk top bottle. See, she's hooked now. Yuck. Okay, so very quickly, I just want to share something with you. Natalie, quite new to detecting, and she's doing this. Now, when you're new, really concentrate on the coil. Keep it low. Turn your wrist so that the coil goes like that and stays flat to the floor. If you start going like this, seesaw, seesaw, all that isn't going to get you anything. And if it starts to hover up above the ground, you're losing depth. You're just basically top scavenging, really. So when you learn, or when you start, if you are new, really take the time to think about that, and make sure the detector is the right length for you, so that your arm's nice and comfortable and you can move it left and right and keep the coil close. Quite often the reason why they rise up and you find it hard to do that is because you have either got it set too long or too short. So put it down, put your arm in a nice position, and think about that and work on it. Start off by getting the basics right, and the hobby's much more fun. Well, it's not often I make a point of showing junk, but what on earth is this? I mean, I've unfurled it. You know, it was banging signal, obviously, and at first I'm thinking drinks can. It's too thick to be a drinks can. Is that an O? Is this a car number plate? It's got a square edge there. I think it is one of those poshy ones where they actually have it more printed. I think somebody's got churned up old number plate in the middle of the field here. Blimey, I hope I don't find the rest of the car. That'll take some digging, won't it? Okay, so this is Natalie's target. She just said, is it any good? I said, yeah, screaming. So I'm going to be a gent and dig it up. And we'll keep our fingers crossed for this one. But high 80s for the number junkies. And oh, there it is. It's a can. Hey, deep can. That's right, for both the machines. There it is. Yeah.
I give up.
You give up? No, never give up, never surrender. It's all part of the hobby. There you go. That was deep. That was deep. That was in the 80s on the Garrett 400i, hitting the 80s, and yeah, exactly the same really on the dais. And it was a great signal all day on both machines. Just the wrong depth, and yeah, fooled them both. Right, Natalie's found an artefact. Pass over, please. Oh yes, we have. I think we've got an old spindle wheel here, look. We've got a lovely lead ball with a hole through the middle. Yes, Natalie's found a lovely old spindle wheel. Well done, Natalie.
Thanks.
Lead spindle wheel.
It's not a milk bottle top.
It's not a milk bottle top this time, no, it's a lovely old piece of history. That goes back a bit. Neddy, smile for the camera. You make good find. You done good. Girl done good. Why is it when I bring women, they find the stuff and I don't? Okay, I don't know what these are, so can you tell me? I dig lots of them, especially on my arable farm fields. Clearly there's something that comes off of a piece of machinery. They look kind of washerish, but yeah, I've had quite a few of these now. I've actually shown you one or two. I'm just curious now as to know what they are. They come up really, really regularly, so anybody got any ideas, please let me know. Well, 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 right on the surface. Now, is that some part of a very, very big crotal bell? It's the right kind of top, but it's extremely smooth and it's extremely well machined. But it's got a kind of crotal bell look. Is that a more modern, big, slightly different shaped crotal bell, or part of it, as the case may be? Another one, please let me know if you know. It's really strong just there now. It's a signal that comes and goes. It just comes and goes, and it must be a tiny thing. Yep. Just getting turned around, moved around. As you move it, you change the orientation, you almost completely lose the signal. And I can see it now. It is a tiny little pellet. Not far from a little air rifle. I've had a few of those today, and they just kind of, they come and go. They're really, really difficult to locate. I don't know if it's the dry soil conditions or what it is, but you move it slightly and the dais goes, nah, it's gone now. It's still there, you just keep flicking the earth around and then it sort of like comes back. Very, very strange day for funny little faint spitty signals like that. Okay folks, what the heck is that? Is that badger? Is that fox? It's a big hole, and it's not even covered or in any strategic position where it's got any cover. It's just random. Something's just gone, yeah, that'll do, and gone flying in. I'm guessing it's a mole, but it's sorry, a badger, not a mole. I'm guessing it's a badger, but it's a big old hole. Maybe it's the devil who left that toenail behind from earlier. Perhaps I better chuck it down there, eh? Wait, mate, you lost your toenail? Ooh. Well, I think I'm just about to prove a point. I call this this permission the musket ball permission. Doesn't matter what kind of day I'm having, it always gives me one. Look at that. Let me free it from the earth, my friends. There she is. It's just like going to McDonald's for a burger. You know, you always get a 50p off your next purchase when you leave. You always get your musket ball. You kind of, thanks, have a nice day, do come back. Musket ball. You can't knock them. Great bits of history. It just seems to be guaranteed musket ball every time you come on here. Well, hey, bullet casing. Now you don't see so many of those proper big old bullet casings like that on this permission. I get loads on my other one, but shotgun cartridges, I get plenty of those over here, but not so many of those. So yeah, bang bang boom. Okay, so I've cleaned this one already, and I am stumped. It's heavy, it looks old, it's got some kind of band around the middle, it's just a bit, a party fact, but what on earth is that? I have no idea. It's heavy. It doesn't look like lead, but it's heavy. Strange little object. Very strange little object. Well, that's all we've got time for, kiddies. We're finished. Lovely spindle wool for Natalie. Well done.
Thanks.
Fantastic. I had the complimentary musket ball. I haven't told you about that. I had a musket ball right at the end.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, musket ball at the end. We always get one on this field. They come complimentary. And we've got the unknown strange disc, which may be some kind of brooch or whatever. We just don't know. So we're going to go and ask a few people. And I'll post some pictures if I haven't done already as part of the video. But thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you soon. Say bye-bye, Natty.
Bye.